could you explain to the public how exactly the data population works into redistricting?
Sure. I mean, each federal government will download to us essentially it's called census tract data. So each county in the state is divided into numerous census tracts, and within those census tracts you have information such as the number of people, the demographic makeup, age, those sorts of things. And so when all that gets down, we have computer software that helps us sort it out by political jurisdiction and boundary. And when that software gets downloaded into our mapping system, we'll be able to start building some maps.
The key thing for us is the first piece is the county by county. Because once you have a county by county population, then you can really start to take a look at a generic map and understand, okay, you're ballparking this. Then the software gets as detailed as you want down to each city block, where when you're trying to build a map that's, where it's an equal number, you need to find another 3,400 people. You really have to get into the census block by block and start to pick those up. So the first piece will be looking at the counties, and then in there every individual city, and then the city blocks by block of how many people are there. And you can't really start building a map until you know those vital pieces of information.
Do you expect that the process will begin in one chamber the way the budget does and then move over to the other, or will both chambers be working, like drawing maps parallel to each other?
I think with the time crunch that we're under, I think we'll be working together to the extent we can coordinate resources and such as hearing schedules and that sort of thing. We're going to be doing that, but I think it's important that each body begin work on its own, because we do have to get a map done by early May.
When you say week to 10 days, you're talking about public hearings outside of this body or outside of this building done in a week to 10 days.
That's correct.
But will there still be opportunity for the public to offer testimony at the hearings that are held in the House and the Senate?
Yeah, there'll always be opportunity. Every committee hearing we have will have public testimony. But really the ones when we take it on the road are really just to listen to the people and get feedback of who they would like their representative, what area they would like to be in. So it's really just taking in the public and listening to the public. We're just going to take it on the road and listen to as many people. We are under the difficulty of we can't have committee hearings while we're in session. So it is a little bit difficult trying to schedule them around those areas. But that's our goal, is to get around, travel the state, each geographic region be represented. You might have a couple of congressional districts still be represented in one geographic region. So you necessarily wouldn't have to have 9 hearings. If it be like the first, second, and third are roughly the St. Louis area, you could have one and draw people from the first, second, and third in one centralized location.